CSJ waiting the introduction as we have the opener for the men's CSJ basketball program. Coached by Phil Bartlett, and tell you what a job Coach Bartlett has done in recruiting. As he has a full team to work with this year.
Out of New York, standing 6 foot tall, number 10, Emil Anderson. And out of Aurora, Illinois, standing 6'7", number 50, K.J. Jackson. Standing 6'1", number 22, Evan Yacht. And hailing from Brooklyn, New York, standing 6'3", number 1, Raheem Small. And from West Side, West Rutland, Vermont, standing 5'10", number 11, J.B. Ragnar.
There you have the starting lineup for the Fighting Saints.
And Joel Richmond.
As the assistants to Phil Bartlett, of course, Eric Gross, Joe Leitzman. Again, Saints will be in their home white uniforms taking on the Panthers from Albany Pharmacy. As the college basketball season underway here on CSJ and PEGTV. You go to PEGTV.com, watch channel 15. And I'm waiting to see. No, there will be no national anthem. Okay. Well, the Saints, again, last year, I thought got the most out of the least. They, again, were very strapped for numbers, injuries, and eligibility, and illnesses, and ended up finishing the season with sometimes just 7 players, and they were in games, ahead in games that they actually never should have been at that point. So this year, with a full complement of players, you can only expect things to go up. Raheem Smalls, the one player to watch, very athletic, and again, he was last year able to take all the games in from the sideline. He's eligible this year, but he's able to learn the system, the coaching staff, and just the atmosphere of college basketball. K.J. Jackson with the jumping ball, controlled by the Panthers. 20 minutes on the clock, 35-second shot clock, 2 halves of basketball, overtime if necessary, and we're good to go. One thing that you're going to see is up-tempo by CSJ. It's the Fighting Saints. When they get the ball, they want to go baseline to baseline fast as they can. You can talk about some of the recruiting. The Shepard will get the bucket. 3-pointer for Shepard, and we're underway. 3-0 now. Albany with the lead. 19:37 to go in the first half of play. Jamie Ryda, of course, who had a 1,000-point scoring career at West Rutland, played for Phil Bartlett in high school. He's the point guard. And on the wheel to the basket, the ball will go out of bounds. They're looking to get the ball down inside to Jackson, and just lost it as he took the corner going into the paint. It's going to be a turnover. No pressure right now in the back court as Ryder will pick up at midcourt. Of course, you can get all the schedule information for this men's basketball program at CSJ by going online on CSJ's website. Also watching the Rutland Herald for, upcoming events. Rebound by Jackson, gives it off to Ryder, and here's the push up the front court. Gets it between circles, gives it off to Smalls, fakes the 3, takes it up strong, and gets the finish. Smalls with the basket. 3-2 now, Albany with the 1-point lead. Boy, what, Jackson blocks the shot. He said, get out of my house, and rejects the shot. It'll stay on the baseline with Albany. Well, intensity is not going to be a problem this year. I've been watching some of the practices by the CSJ men's basketball program, and those are very spirited and very intense, and I hope that will carry over here into the actual games. In the corner, shot up, 3-point shot, going to be short. Rebound will come down to Ryder, off and running. Ryder with the push, into the paint, takes the bump, hits the floor, will bounce up, and the foul will be called on Shepard. Ryder now in the corner, trying to see if he's all right now. He's had back issues in the past, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a painful moment for him as he's trying to stick into the basketball game. 3-2, Albany Pharmacy with the lead off Shepard's 3-point shot. Smalls with the bucket so far for CSJ, and that's Smalls with the basketball. Sealed off from taking it any closer, and he'll kick the ball out, and Jobst with it. to Jackson, to Smalls, and again, he'll make the step toward the basket and get the defender to commit. Block from behind, out of bounds by number 33, Aiken. Peter Aiken with the block. That's just good fundamental basketball of not buying the up fakes and staying planted on the floor. They'll run that stack formation on the far side of the paint. Jackson up, and no, long and strong, weak side. Rebound will be Smalls, up and in. CSJ with their first lead at 4-3. Getting quickly into the front court off the long pass, and that's going to be a great play athletically by Aiken as he went up, couldn't control the pass, was able to get enough fingertips on it to knock it off from Evan Jobst of CSJ out of bounds. Ball will stay with Albany. They'll have 28 seconds on the shot clock. Nice grab. Again, just working hard. Jackson looking for a jump ball will be called for the foul, and that'll be the first foul on Jackson and the first foul on CSJ. As Aiken will head to the line, he'll shoot a couple. Again, it looks good, but it looks strange. Look down that bench for CSJ and actually see a whole host of bodies there that are eligible to play basketball. Some of the areas, last year, like I said, some of the good teams that would come in here, CSJ would have a lead, but it would be lost through attrition, whether physical fatigue, foul trouble, with nobody to substitute into the ball game. But looking for big things. I have high expectations for this group this year. They have a lot of young players, so there'll be some learning curves. 3 home games in November. I already mentioned this is the 14th. They play the 23rd and the 30th, and that's going to be good. That was Anderson with the basket. The ball got away, and that's why there's the stoppage in play. They had to retrieve the basketball, bring it back to the inline, and they'll be putting it now to Shepard. So Anderson with the bucket. 7-5, Saints with the lead. 17:45 to go in this home opener for CSJ, and blocked out of bounds. That was Anderson with the block. Transition, Jobst. Up and just missed the alley-oop to Smalls. They'll squirt the pass out. He's going to go end to end and get it, foul. No basket, wave it off. They'll draw the foul. There'll be an offensive foul. Now just great hustle to get down the other end of the floor. Aiken launching himself. And that will be the first foul on Aiken and the second team foul. Right at open court will bring the ball up front between circles, got to the center court logo, brought the pass off on this side to Anderson. Oh, great look, and Jackson can't finish it. Jobst got it. Evan Jobst, listed at 6'1", but rebounds like he's 7 feet. He had a lot of offensive rebounds last year just because he's so smart out there on the court, basketball instincts. Plus, he's, like I said, he's squatty. He's a squatty 6'1", so he's hard to move. But when he leans on you, he's got a lot of strength. 9-5, Saints with the lead. Ryda pulls up inside the three-point arc, drains it, nothing but the bottom of the net. And that gets the crowd going. Ryda, of course, a local favorite, brings a lot of people to the seats here at CSJ. Oh, Aiken with the sidestep. Got up in the air, brought the ball down inside, and it's stripped away, controlled by Jackson. Got it to Jobst, up ahead in the front court to Smalls. Got it. Thought he was going to jam it. Didn't really flush it. 13-5 Saints. Shivastava with the ball now, and he's going to work it to the elbow on his side. They want to feed the low post. That's a good drop down, help by Smalls. 3-point shot up, and nice touch for the big man. That was Redfern with the basket. Boy, if you're tuning in late, you've missed 6 minutes of our 5 minutes of excellent college basketball. Again, CSJ right here in your backyard. You can watch college basketball right here in Rutland, Vermont. Smalls dumps it back inside. Jackson turned, followed up, kept it alive, got the rebound. Counted, he got fouled. Jackson just stayed on the boards. Bucket's good, and going to the line for the and one. That'll make it 15-8, and now they're going to have substitutions coming in for CSJ. In the white uniforms, Anderson 10 will sit down. And Patrick Triplett Jr., number 33, into the ball game. So Triplett I'm going to drop the junior offense. Easier to just say triplet. Jacksonville missed the free throw, and Yops can't control it. It's Aiken with the ball, and he'll bring it back to Shepard. He'll be picked up at midcourt or thereabout by Ryda. Redfern, 2 for 2 from outside. So Redfern, boy, the defense shifted around, and Smalls was open on that side. He's going to come all the way around. There's the kick back to Triplett. Yops on the drive. Triplett rolls to the basket, can't finish it. Again, good movement around without the ball, but Redfern had the touch. Shepard now wants to go down in the low post. Jackson, good defense, just stood up. Just intimidated him by staying there. Travel called on Triplett. It'll be a rare turnover here in the opening 6 minutes of play, 5 minutes of play, as there'll be ball going over. Redfern will take it out of bounds, number 14. Yeah, Braddock, number 12, been trying to post up Jackson down low, and that's just not a good matchup right now for Albany Pharmacy. From between circles, they'll bring it up on this side to Redfern. Up, and Aiken, and rim it out. Triplett with the rebound to Ryda. 1 speed to go, and that's full throttle down the court. Underhand pass to Smalls. Fakes the 3, will sell it off. Fakes the pass back. Can't roll it in on the reversal. Kept alive by Yops. And it stays on the line for Aiken. He'll go to Shepard. Great tempo here in the opening half of basketball. Another year at CSJ basketball with Munger Vision on PEGTV. Outside, got it. More of his style of game this time by Braddock. He couldn't really contend with Jackson down inside, so he stepped out. Trying to draw the defender out. When he didn't come, he just took the shot, and he'll make it a 2-point ball game. 15-13 Fighting Saints. Jobst. Smalls turns off the window, too strong. A long rebound tipped around, and going to be Albany Pharmacy basketball. And Joe Britt, 42, coming in now for Albany. Number 10 running in the backcourt. It's Dujak. So Dujak, number 10, going to handle the ball right here, and he'll make the touch and give it back to Shepard. Again, CSJ going to show you a lot of different looks this year defensively. And they've got a lot of people offensively who can score when they get the basketball. Redfern put the ball down in the corner and just really had nothing to do with it. Saints, very, very quick team. They got some size this year also. Yeah, that's before the shot. The foul will be on CSJ. That'll be on Triplett, called for the foul. His first personal, team second. Shepard taking the ball out of bounds. Again, they want to go to Braddock, and he'll go retrieve the ball at the free throw line. Knocked away by Ryda. He'll control it over the midcourt stripe, and he's going to attack the hole. Up and got it. There was no hesitation once he knocked the ball away defensively. What he was going to do with it is he'll finish the play off, and he has been a finisher his whole career, whether it's in college, grade school, or high school. Well, you can see Rios has come into the ball game, number 13. I missed that substitution. 13 for CSJ, Brendan Rios, and he's a lefty out there. When he gets the ball offensively, you have to be aware of that and watch that. But he's got a oh, will he take it all the way to the bank? Up and foul, going for the jam as Redfern will pick up the foul. And he's going to get 2 shots out, so Raheem Smalls will step to the line. That will stop the clock with 13:05 to go. We're going to have Albany calling a timeout, down by 4. So it's an Albany timeout. Smalls stepping to the line, and he'll get the first free throw to drop, which is lead to 18-13. Of course, like I had mentioned, Albany Pharmacy coached by Craig Tynan. And as you can see, with it just being a 6-point ball game, this has got a long way to go in it, but you know, always a good program when Albany Pharmacy comes up. They're in obviously different leagues, different conferences, but always an entertaining ball game. And Albany being only a couple hours away, they bring a good crowd to the basketball game. Because we got to get these seats filled up down here at CSJ. It's good college basketball. I'll tell you, the game I'm looking forward to is when Castleton comes here after the winter break. It's at CSJ this year, which means I got the game. Up and got it. Nice catch and shot. Dujak made the catch, shot all in the same motion, and just drained it. cuts the lead to 19-50 now. CSJ with the basketball. And it's a man-to-man being played out there defensively by the Panthers from Albany Pharmacy. Smiles killed the dribble, needs some help, finds Ryder. He'll make the grab, 16 on the shot clock, takes the 3-ball himself, and got it! That's a home court for him right there. So Jamie Ryder with the bucket. Dujak takes the bump from Triplett, and no foul called, and Shepard. There's the baseline, Dujak, with the no-look pass. Might have surprised his teammate. There's Redfern with the ball over. It's a 2-point shot, and no good. Rebound will come down to Rios, and he'll get a handle on the basketball. And Rios, like I said, he's going to be a tough matchup as the season develops for teams that come in here and play him at CSJ. First of all, very athletic. A lefty. Yeah, a foul on the floor. What they did there, they spread the floor, isolated Raheem Smalls against his defender, and he just broke him down. And not only is he quick, but he's very, very strong. I watched him in the weight room. I said they developed this workout. Coach Eric Gross, the assistant coach for CSJ, called it the 300 after the movie 300. And it is quite a invigorating workout. A lot of, I tell you, if you're not in shape after you complete the workout, you're never going to be Rios. Got it! He took it from the right elbow, and that opened up his left hand against his defender who was playing on the baseline side. Dujak with the catch up ahead. Aiken fakes it, takes his pass down the side. Actually ends up off from the hands of his teammate Braddock. Off from the backboard, and CSJ will not a lot of turnovers in this first half. They'll get the benefit of taking this ball away. Smalls to Ryder. He's got his own fan club here, so I hear a lot of people first naming him as he's out there. Go for it, Jamie. Get it, Jamie. And tell you, it's local recruiting. Like I said, it filled these seats up faster than anything. Winning will fill the seats up, and right now you have a little bit of both going on. 25-15, CSJ with the lead on Munger Vision with 11:09 to go in the first half. See Aiken look and wait, and coming up over the top was Britt. Smalls with the steal. There's a pass up ahead. Triplett will make the save. There's the trailer. Ryder will miss it. Got fouled. 2 shots coming up as he was pushed from behind, but that's just great hustle by Triplett and Ryder. And 2 shots. So Jamie Ryder, who gets to throughout his basketball career, has been an excellent free throw shooter. He'll step up there, take 2. That'll be the second foul on Shepard. That will bring on from the bench Brad Allen, number 3. Allen, I'm assuming he's coming in for Shepard for Albany Pharmacy. Ryder good on the first shot. So substitution is coming in for CSJ. You're going to get number 15, KJ Jackson. I see Evan Yopst coming back in, and there was another body. Oh, I missed the other Yopst, the younger Yopst. Dane Yopst, 23, the younger brother of Evan in there. And again, a good athlete, good recruiting trip brought him here, and that'll be good. And now one more coming in for the shooter will be Anderson, number 10. So Romel Anderson into the ball game for Ryder. Largest lead of the contest at 12 right now for CSJ, 27-15. As Allen will assume the point job from Shepard. There's a bump from behind us. And Anderson strong. And in college basketball, you've got to be able to take the bumps. Aiken down inside, got fouled and count it. As that will be called on the younger Yopst. Basket's good, and going to line for the and one is Aiken.
Basket by Atkins, foul on Yopst.
Yeah, so Yopst will pick up the foul. His first foul, team's 3rd. And that shot good. So that will complete the 3-point play as they're going to push Rios now to the point guard. So Rios will snap the pass off to Evan Yopst. Oh, they're going to give the paint. He's going to take it. And Yopst will do that. The English major writing some beautiful poetry there as he'll take it to the hole and finish it off. Aiken wants to make the move, spun inside, might go away with some baby steps, bounces around the rim, missed the shot, follows it up, kicks it out. They'll penetrate and block from behind. I believe it was Anderson that got it from behind, number 10. And a switch coming up, Brett, 42, coming out for Albany, and he'll be replaced by a starter, Redfern, coming back in after a brief rest. Now the shot clock, I don't know why it recycled. It was a block from behind. I don't think it hit the rim. Then they're going to put 26 seconds back on the shot clock. So no problem. They get it all set back to 26 on the shot clock. 10:16 in the first half left to play. Team foul stand at 6 for Albany Pharmacy and 3 for CSJ. 29-18 to score, and it's going to be Allen taking the ball out of bounds. He'll just dump it up top. Rios just a tad late getting there. And Dujak stripped away. Nobody picked it up to the hole. Got it! He'll flush it, and that's going to be a big pick-me-up basket right there by Braddock. 3 CSJ players surrounded the loose ball. They all took off down the floor looking to set the tempo, but they forgot the basketball. Oh, nice pass, and a twisting shot by the younger Jobst is good. 31-20. Dujak got in trouble on the sideline. 2 defenders there. Rios had it, and last touch by Dujak. And that's that tenacious, aggressive defense right there by the Fighting Saints. In the first game today, Albany Pharmacy with a 100-41 win over CSJ's women program. Dujak going to come out, and Shrevistova coming back in for Albany Pharmacy. No pressure in the back court, and this will give Rios a chance to look over the floor and bring the ball up between circles. He'll go off the screen, got to the baseline, lost the handle, kicks it back out. Jobst steps up and, again, didn't get the finish, but you see the strong bull-like move to the hole. Good defense. Jobst never left his feet. Up and got it. That was Redfern. That was all Redfern. That was good hard work. As they'll cut the lead down to 9. They'll get it down below double digits with 9:07 to go. Evan Jobst looking for somebody to roll, and when there's no option here, he took it to the hole. Might have been partially tipped. But Aiken. That's a three-point ball short. Taken by Jobst. Shot outside by Shrevistova was no good. You see Rios come out to meet the ball, and the tempo right now favoring Albany Pharmacy. They've slowed the game down right now. Well, whether they've slowed it down or CSJ is out of sync offensively, but they can run a half-court offense. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about the Fighting Saints. It's just, I think their biggest asset is when they're running the floor like thoroughbreds. That's a good shot by, so Jackson with the bucket. Redfern killed the dribble high, brought it down inside. Shrevistova looked baseline, did get the pass down to his teammate Braddock, and that's going to be tipped, taken over by Anderson. Anderson up ahead. Oh, I'll tell you, we got bodies going everywhere. People are getting up okay. That's just great hustle by both schools. Anderson comes back onto the floor, and Anderson will pick up the foul. And that's going to be the 4th team foul. Albany going to pull out Braddock, give him a breather. They're going to bring back in number 42, Brett. Shrevistova, number 32, in the backcourt, going to be handed the basketball. Allen will actually bring it up and put it into play. Allen will set the table here. As Shepard picked up his 2nd foul early in the contest. He was the starting point guard. Shrevistova looks baseline. Anderson just took the ball away. Numbers aren't there, but Ryder will get the finish. He'll go hard to the floor. Basket's good. Both players down, and everybody. And they're going to get everybody up, and Ryder already was injured earlier in the back area, getting up pulling the right shoulder area. They wanted an intentional foul. Won't get it. And we're going to have a timeout by CSJ. They're going to reevaluate Ryder. 7:44 to go, and going to rock and roll first half. 35-22, Fighting Saints with the lead on Munger Vision. And so Ryder seems to be all right, and he plays so physical, sacrifices his body so much that by the end of the season, he's just beat up so bad. That's why this year, with more people on the team, hopefully he'll play less minutes. He'll save some of his body for later in the season. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Just shot up, long and strong. Weak side rebound, uncontested. Came down to Jobst. He'll go to Ryder. Ryder quickly into the front court. Allen will cut him off at the elbow. And Ryder will pull it back out now. They'll play half-court offense. Smalls back in the game. He's got it right there, number 1 in white. I'll tell you, I got to give Albany a lot of credit. They are getting back in half-court off defense very well. Yops up and, the putback, no good. The putback, got it. It was the younger Yops at first that missed it. And then Jackson, with 2 attempts, got it in. Trevistava, no good. Look at Allen get up there and try to one-hand it up and in all one motion. Tempo going back and forth now. Smalls, baseline to Yops foul, you can hear it. And Yops to be heading to the line. That's Dane Yops, freshman here at CSJ. The foul will be called on Joe Britt, number 42. So Dane Yops at the line. Yes, there's Evan and Dane. I told you, Coach Bartlett went out and did his job. Part of the gig when you do college coaching is you got to go out and recruit the players. They don't just appear magically to you, and he has done that. Shavistava going to sit down for Albany. They're going to bring back in Zach Braddock. B-R-A-T-E-K. Braddock is the way I'm pronouncing it. Could be wrong, but. And Aiken also out there. He'll drain that free throw. Makes it 39-22. Long 3-ball. Got it. Just into the ball game. Kevin Wiley, and he'll make that 3-point shot. Smalls, baseline, stops, traveled. Yeah. What had happened there is he slipped on the floor, and when he slipped on the floor, that led to the travel. Other than that, he was just about to cash it in. He got great spot down low, and Smalls is going to be a blast. You've never get to see him play until now. Oh, Ryder just ate him up and spit him out. Ryder with the magic steal goes up, shifts bodies, and gets it. I tell you, he's like Gumby. He's so flexible. Ryder, just a magnificent ball player. Might have gotten away with steps there, and then Aiken on the drive will pick up the foul, and I believe it's going to be Dane Yops picking it up. And it will be Yops picking it up. That'll bring Anderson off the bench for CSJ. You'll have to wait till the second shot. So Aiken gets set. That stopped the clock with 6:05 to go. That is also Dane Yops' 3rd personal foul, team's 5th. And Anderson, I assume, is going to go in for the younger Yops. No, Ryder coming out. Oh, not good. He's following the trainer. Yeah, he's limping on the left leg. So Ryder going to go into the training room with Leanne Ketchen, who's the trainer here at CSJ. She was an excellent ball player herself at Castleton State College. Finished her 4 years, got her degree, and does a very good job. Very professional, very knowledgeable. Evan Yops up, and that's not his game right there. Anderson will chase down the loose rebound. Dane traveled. Yeah. Joe McKernan, the Proctor man, the mayor of Proctor, Joe here. He made the call. He's one of the referees. Joe's children, both younger, of course, very young, like in that 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade level. I'm not good at gauging young kids' ages, but they're very athletic. Oh, yeah. His son was in the Glazic tournament last year, and I've seen his daughter play in basketball. Aiken up. Aiken got it. Oh, they gave the baseline up. Too easy. One of the rare times that's been an easier bucket for Aiken. Cuts lead to 12 at 41-29. 5:16 to go in the first half of play. You're watching Munger Vision bringing you college basketball. Down inside. Basket interference. Shot dropped anyways. Aiken got it on the rim, and that's brother to brother right there, and that's a great connection. Triplet 33 coming back in for CSJ, and Rios number 13. And I'm just wondering, with just 5:06 to go in the first half, if you're going to see Ryder come back into the ball game here in the first half. Aiken, you want to go down inside, and Wiley, 2 for 2 from 3-point line. Wiley stepped off the bench. He's a big kid too, and he's just like Bill Lambier stuff. He plays outside. He can shoot over his defender. Jackson blocked, going to the hole, and off from the foot of Triplet. No, from Albany Pharmacy. No, I had it right. It went out from Triplet's foot out of bounds. It's going to be Albany Pharmacy with the basketball. Leaving will be Joe Britt, 42 for Albany, and they'll bring back in Redfern, Casey Redfern, number 14. He'll make the touch, and they give the ball back to the point guard, Allen. See Anderson on Allen, you see the size difference. Not so much height, but in girth. Anderson just a big, strong guy. Aiken to the hole, got stripped by Rios. Jackson is up with the ball over the top to Smalls, and too long a pass. It was not touched by Allen. It goes back over to Albany Pharmacy. There'll be turnovers in this wide open offensive style that they run here at CSJ, and that's acceptable right there. Right now, Rios matched up on that side of the floor. Jackson will knock the ball away to Triplett. Up ahead, Jackson! Got it! Oh, he jammed it! Oh, yeah. This is real college basketball. I'm not trying to sell you a turkey here for a Cadillac. This is real college basketball. And that was Triplett that got there defensively and creates the turnover. Well, it's always been a staple of Coach Bartlett, whether at the high school level or here, bring that intense defense, and that's what he's got going on right now. Yeah, you can see right now that they'll give the ball off on his side to Anderson. Anderson, like I started to say, not so much tall as he is strong. Anderson with the 3-ball pushes the lead to 16, 48-32. Of course, CSJ part of the Sunrise Conference. Oh, look at this. Last touch by Albany. They're looking to link up that. You can see the athleticism right there on this team for CSJ. For Albany, they're going to bring in Keith Curtin, number 23. He's going to come in and replace Allen. So I'm assuming or wondering if Curtin will be pushed to the point guard position. Oh, Rios. Ill-advised pass. Young player. I tell you, though, he was fun to watch in practice. Now go out of bounds off from Rios. Pharmacy, I believe Pharmacy will retain possession. They're going to have it over on the far side. Now, I'm not upset with the crowd today. It's a pretty decent crowd for CSJ. But now you've seen the game, either on PEGTV.com or on Channel 15, or you're here in person. This is the real deal. You got to come to fill the seat. You tell people, and you fill the seats up. Curtin picked up the tipped ball as Redfern holds it on the outside. Ryda's back from the trainer's room, and that's going to be up, and Curtin will drain it. He was open, and he made the best of it as he'll make the basket. Cuts the lead to 48-34, CSJ. No. Look at Jackson come in and nursed it up. Couldn't get it in. Triplett with good position. Got the foul called against. Well, I'm waiting for the number. To Redfern. Now we'll send Triplett to the line. Got the 1-on-1. That's the 9th team foul. So obviously with 2:55 to go in the half. The next foul will be the 10th by Albany, and that would be 2 shots automatically the rest of the way. So Patrick Triplett Jr. will make the first shot. And they're going to hustle Joe Britt back into the ball game as Redfern picked up his 3rd foul. And I was waiting for him to make the move, and they do. So Coach Tynan has him come out, and that'll be a good move because you want to pick up his 4th foul with less than 3 minutes to go in the half. And Triplett gets them both. Curtin, no pressure in the backcourt. This is going to be a tough matchup for Curtin against Anderson. Comes inside the screen, set by Braddock. Goes down Aiken. Matched up against Rios right there. I thought that was a good matchup for Albany Pharmacy. They didn't take advantage of it. Entry pass down inside. The kick-out pass to Braddock. Waits for Aiken. Up and can't finish it. Smalls was there. Tipped it up and controls the rebound. Smalls will take advantage of the dribble up the court a few and then bring it up to Rios. Actually, he'll take advantage of the open court. Take a few dribbles and bring the ball up to Rios. 2:21 to go in the first half. 50 points on the board for CSJ. Not quite a full half of basketball. Points won't be hard to come by. It's going to be a matter of the defense. Look for Jackson, and he's too far underneath the backboard. That's going to be Triplett up. No, front rim to rebound came down to Wiley. Had the ball tipped away, and a foul will be on Triplett. Got him on the arm. That's acceptable, though, because that's a hustle foul. He was going after the ball there, trying to be intense and get onto it. And we haven't even seen the Alaskan twins come in yet. The Tallarico twins from Alaska. You talk about recruiting. That's a long recruiting trip. And that's going to be a foul on Rios. Hooked him. See, Rios right now, he's a good player, going to be a great one. But he's young. He's developing. You have Aiken on him, who's got some year, he's got some experience factor going for him. Aiken does, and he's a little more physically built. Right now, he's a little more girth to him, a little more built up. That was a good matchup. They went there, and Aiken able to take advantage of him. He'll miss the shot. The ball tipped back up by Braddock, controlled by Jackson. This is Rios. Now, there's shot clock still in effect, obviously. There's a minute 44 to go in the first half. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Smalls, with that quick spin, and Jackson, no. That's how fast, though. You could see the speed there by Smalls. Aiken to Braddock down inside. He was open, passed up the shot. That's going to be Curtin. No, that was a long 3-ball. Offensive rebound again. That's 2 offensive rebounds off this trip down the floor, and they'll get a new shot clock to work with. Curtin got up in the air and nowhere to go with it. Anderson just slapped the ball out of bounds, and Curtin got lucky on that play, got bailed out. Both Yops coming in.
For CSJ, Dane and Zach.
So Evan 22 and Dane 23. And Curtin will take the ball out of bounds. That's going to be defended on the inbounds pass by Anderson to Aitken. Rios. Don't think he got a piece of the ball. Great play by Yops. Braddock got it. Tell you just can't see effort like that. I mean, you've got to come to these games. I just can't do it justice what Yops just did. Rios. He's got one long distance shot already today. They'll go down inside, and that's push from behind. It's Braddock playing defense behind, trying to go through the body, and that will be 2 shots now. It's a 10th team foul. Now send Dane Yopst to the line. And that's going to be the 2nd foul on Braddock. And for Albany, they're going to bring Michael Melvin, number 34, into the ball game on the 2nd shot, which is now. And also, they're going to hustle number 52, Steve Palmer. So Palmer, 52, in for Albany Pharmacy. Shot up and good. 52 first half points for CSJ. Yeah, and Joe needs a shot clock. Yeah, they had to reset and start it, and there they go. And Melvin, number 34, going to stand right next to his coach and look to bring the ball into play. Aiken got in front of Rios, made himself available for the pass. 27 seconds on the shot clock, 43 seconds on the game clock. First half action. Rios with a great step out defensively. Ball loose going to the corner. That's just great hustle. That's Anderson with the hustle there. So Palmer just inserted in the lineup. He's going to bring the ball out of bounds for CSJ. Looks, finds, Yops slapped it away. Yeah, they were looking for Melvin, and Yops just didn't give him an inch of space over there. He stayed right on him. And CSJ with a good-looking roster here. Tell you, on these, not today, but on these colder winter days, the gym is nice and warm. The action's hot on the court. No better place to be than come down and watch the CSJ men's college basketball. See Anderson take the bounce. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Shot clock down to 3 seconds. Got it off in time. Long on the weak side, taken out there by Yop. Shot clock's off. 13 seconds to go in the first half. To Rios. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Rios working against Melvin, taking him inside the paint. Up left-hander. Got it! At the buzzer, it's going to go. And right there, Rios. That's where that lefty comes in such advantage. And CSJ with an excellent first half of basketball. Going to go to the locker room. 54-36. 54 first half points for the Fighting Saints on Munger Vision. Second half underway. That's Ryder back. Remember, he left the first half late in the first half. Be checked out by the trainer, and Leanne Ketchum gave him the good-to-go sign, so he's back in there. And we have a foul called. Got an illegal screen called on Jackson. And just, the possession area. Okay, that's what the referees looked over, the officials did, and they hadn't switched to the possession area. Second half underway, first home game of the year for CSJ, and I got some different duties this year. I got a I have the coach's copy of the disc, and I got to manipulate both the camera and that, and that's why I was late on my switch there. I'm all set now. That shot up and got it from way outside. That was Redfern lighting it up. That Redfern looked very comfortable along with Braddock stepping outside and hitting those jump shots. That was a lot of their offense in the second portion of the first half. Aiken, number 33 in the first half for Albany Pharmacy. He played pretty tough inside, and there's Raheem Smalls. Yeah, he had a super opening 15 minutes of the ball game before they took him out. That's back-to-back. That's Shepard who sat down early with foul trouble. Well, the points aren't going to be a problem for these teams right now. 56-42 CSJ. Albany in the maroon uniform, CSJ in the home whites. Anderson had a good first half, not only offensively, but defensively. He was able to really bully and control the guards for Albany Pharmacy. Works off the screen. There's the roll. The pass off from the foot of Braddock, and they're going to put 15 seconds on the shot clock. It was down to, they put the shot clock at 15 when it's below 15. It was at 14. CSJ with the ball on the baseline with their own basket. They're going to take it on the far side of the corner here at the CSJ Athletic Complex. Anderson to Yobs. Oh, stepped right by the defender and got his own missed shot. Goes up and travel call. I'll tell you what, Yobs to me looked pretty planted. He ball faked, but I'll tell you about tough play. Like I said, 6'1" on the program, but again, just plays so much larger inside. And again, he's got that bulkiness. He's strong inside. Ryda there defensively riding the guard, causes turnover. That was number 3, Allen. So Ryda will go inside, pull the ball back out, work between circles, give it off to Raheem Smalls. Smalls, like I said, he's going to impress the league this year. That pass knocked away by Redfern. But Raheem, last year, would watch him. He could, during the halftime, shoots the outside shot well, but is so strong to match up with the inside game. Ryda turns baseline. There it is. There's the finish. Ryda with the quickness. Got his defender on his outside shoulder. That gave him the baseline to drive on. Where Smalls slid up, took the pass, and then off the glass and then finished it up. And no foul called. Allen put the arm out, and that's going to be blocked. Oh, the late whistle. Okay, no foul. Calling. Oh, no, 2 shots. That is a foul. They're going to call goaltending. Smalls called for the foul. I don't know about that one, Joe, but. Yeah, so Braddock going to be at the line, going to shoot a couple. Zach Braddock, number 12, stops the clock with 17:43 to go. That'll be off the rim and no good. He got a second chance here, as that was in the act of shooting. That's the first foul on Smalls, second on the team. No fouls yet on Albany Pharmacy in the second half. He'll go up and he'll miss them both. Anderson with the flat-footed rebound. Up ahead to Ryda. Pulls it up, lets it fly. No. Yops fighting Aiken for it. Jump ball. Aiken and Yops, very similar in physiques out there. That was a heavyweight grab job right there. Arrow going with Albany Pharmacy. Allen going to see early action here in the second half. Remember, he came in for Shepard. He got in foul trouble. That's off from Aiken back to Allen off the left-handed runner. Got it. Good shot. 58-44. See Ryda crossing the timeline. Killed the dribble. That was Shepard on him defensively. Inside, Jackson. Up, just too strong. Just too strong. KJ Jackson. He's going to present matchup problems all season long for the opponents of CSJ. That's Allen, 3-balling it, no good. Rebound comes down off the short side of the rim to Jackson. Hands the ball off to right up in front court to Yops. Got down in no man's land, partially tipped probably, and Jackson again right there. And so the ball ends up down at midcourt, and it's recovered. No warning has been issued, and I think it was just inadvertently played off from a body part down the floor. Well, preferably a leg, but almost a turnover. Lefty outside, got it! Tell you what, Brad Allen, number 3, has been interjecting offense into the arm of Albany Pharmacy here in the second half. Lead down to 15, 62-47. Smalls with the basketball, waits for Ryder to turn, and he'll get the pass now. Ryder with Shepard on him, will swing the ball all the way back around to Smalls. Get that electrifying first step in the air. Should have been a whistle on the play, didn't get it. Jackson up, there's the whistle. 2 shots coming. K.J. Jackson drew the foul. Yeah, he's going to the line, shoot a couple. And that'll be the first foul of the second half on Albany Pharmacy.
Jackson at the line for the save.
And that's going to be Braddock's 3rd personal. And that's a big foul. 3 fouls on Braddock, who's been instrumental out there with the play for Albany Pharmacy. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rios coming in for Anderson. That's a CSJ change. Rios, number 13, Brendan Rios. And Ramel Anderson will sit down, take a breather. He's played well here in his season opener. You see all the fans in the back drop here of the shot, but got to get more people here. Got to get more people here. Off the catch, the shot goes in. I'll tell you what, it's keeping Albany Pharmacy in this ball game. Is their shooting percentage here in the second half has been out of control. It's been unbelievable. Look at the roll to the hole. Ryder to Jackson to the bucket. 65-50 CSJ. Allen takes the dribble, brings it down this side, and they'll dump it inside to Braddock. Aiken had the first touch up, and Braddock with the finish. I'll tell you what, both teams just offense, offense, offense here in this second half. Got it. Jackson with a good mini run here to open up the second half. Keeps the lead at 15, 67-52, and then the takeaway by Rios to Smalls. All the way up, one hand, drew the foul. Basically just gripped that ball with one hand, showed it to the defender, took it away, and then drew the foul. That'll be Redfern with the foul. And Redfern but catch his breath as it's a full timeout, and you can see 67-52 CSJ with the lead on Munger. Vision 15:06 to go in the second half. Timeout taken, and you can see that at the line will be Raheem Smalls. He'll be set to shoot 2 here, and that was the... Oh, we got a question at the scorers table, as they've done a fine job here in this season opener, home opener. I'm not sure what the issue was the overall time on the game clock, but they said they're all set to go now. So we're ready to pick back up the action. Raheem Smalls will be shooting free throws, and again, I don't have a point count, but he's been very strong offensively here for the Fighting Saints. And he'll miss, a very rare miss, I should say, from the free throw line. Usually an outstanding free throw shooter. Ken and Eric Gross, Joe Leichman, the assistants to Phil Bartlett. He'll get that one, no doubt about it. He'll put it to the bottom of that. Allen in the back court needs somebody to toss the ball to. We'll get to Aiken. He'll throw it over to Shepard. And now Allen, Shepard. And they're spreading the floor more here offensively. Jackson just reached in, took the ball away into the front court. The Smalls turns, the defender right there. Jackson will flick it ball up and get it into the hands of Ryder. That was a very athletic, very heads-up move by Jackson. So CSJ with 24 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Rios, no, he's got one already from outside. He'll miss that one. Here comes Aiken in the front court. Aiken will leave the ball back for Shepard. He's looking to keep that hot three-point shooting alive. Aiken had the ball bounce off from the hands of CSJ. Shepard, no. Yops. One dribble, then a pass up ahead to Rios. Rios over the top. Smalls fakes up, got it. Nice finish by Raheem Smalls. Good job of pushing the ball down the floor by CSJ. 70-52, the Fighting Saints. Like I said, they'll be home the 23rd and home the 30th. Smalls anticipated the pass, almost able to get it. And somebody from the stands taught him good hustle, and they have been hustling all day long. As Anderson has come in, he's replaced Evan Yopst. That's a CSJ switch. Oh, great play off the inbounds pass. And then the finish by Braddock. Oh, I believe it was Aiken that scored. I'm sorry. Smalls will hold it at the elbow. They're looking at a 2-3 zone right now being played by Albany Pharmacy as they line up their offense now. Rios pulled the shot. I don't think it was really ever going to happen. And there's the, what happened there was KJ stepped on the inline, the baseline out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. 70-54, and Albany in a position in the game where they need to keep pace with the baskets. As Shepard was the recipient of that pass. Aiken had the ball knocked down by Rios, and he'll come up with the loose basketball. Turnover on the Albany Pharmacy squad. And that's a long outside shot. It comes up with air. Saved by Jackson. Unfortunately to Allen, he works for Albany Pharmacy in the pass to Shepard. He'll make the catch, go down inside. Ryda will knock the ball away. Recovered by Braddock and ends up in the hands of Aiken. Turns, fires, and short. That hot shooting by both teams before that timeout has gone away. Aiken with the attack of the basket can't finish the shot. Rios has the reception knocked away, and Allen will come up with a loose ball. And then the foul on Rios. And that is the foul. So Rios will pick up the foul, and it'll be Albany Pharmacy basketball. We're going to have CSJ calling a timeout. They want to gather in the troops to get on the same page. They're up by 16 with 12:44 to go in the second half. So Brad Allen has the CSJ timeout. He'll bring the ball into Shepard, and Allen. It's been a different look for Albany Pharmacy since they brought the both guards in at the same time. It's been a little bit quicker in getting back defensively, giving more actually outside scoring. Up, and Braddock will get the finish. And even though they're down by 16, it was a good switch, coaching-wise, to bring in both Allen and Shepard at the same time. Like I said, they have gotten back in transitional defense a lot better here in the second half, talking about Albany Pharmacy. Well, Ryder with the look inside, and Anderson with the finish. Ryder, though, always acts like he's got 6 eyeballs as he sees the court so well. Braddock going to get the offensive foul. Raheem Smalls will draw the foul. That'll be the 3rd on the team. And I'm waiting to see if that's 3 on Braddock. Ryder's going to take it side out, or are they waiting for a towel? They're looking for a towel to clean up the moisture on the floor, and actually that's the 4th foul on Braddock. So Jamie Ryder, who does it all, also cleans up the floor. You see him getting set right there. Yeah, so Jackson and Ryder in the backcourt. There'll be no pressure applied by Albany Pharmacy. Saints will be at home November 23rd and November 30th as Wiley, number 44, coming in now for Albany Pharmacy. He's going to replace Brett, 42. That's an Albany Pharmacy switch. Rios, long pass over the top of that zone defense. That's going to be Rios up, and Rios short. Ball come all the way back out to Ryder. They'll get a new shot clock to work with. That's Rios, 13. They'll swing it around. This is Anderson. No, front rimmed it. It was on line, but short. The rebound will come down to Braddock. They leave him in the ballgame with the 4 fouls, Braddock. Allen directing some traffic, wants to find Shepard, and they've been able to really keep their team in the ballgame here, and that's going to be a turnover as it goes off from the hands of Shepard out of bounds. Now I'm waiting to see. I heard the buzzer go, but I'm waiting to see. It's going to be Britt coming back in for the Albany Pharmacy squad. I don't know if they just realized that Braddock had 4 fouls or not, but he has left the ball game now. A lot of time left, 11-12 to go, not even to the midway point yet. There's the crossover dribble, and the defense didn't bite, and they're going to be forced to play more of a half-court offense. And right around, no good. Jackson, foul on the floor. Britt will pick it up, and that was Jackson again wreaking havoc on the inside. Again, listed as 6'7", but very athletic on top of that 6'7". So, tough matchup. They'll run the stack formation on the other side of the box. They're looking for somebody to step out. It's just Jackson stepped out. They hand him the ball, and that's going to be slapped out of his hands by Wiley. 33 seconds left on the shot clock. It's Evan Yobst, Rios, Anderson, Ryda, and Jackson on the floor right now for Coach Phil Bartlett's Fighting Saints. They go baseline, Yobst up. That was partially blocked. He looks for a foul, didn't get the call. Strong move by Yobst. Yeah, could just see that one coming. Yep. Oh, he's mad at himself. Yep. That's a lot of emotion displayed by an English major right there. They're usually very nerdy and geeky and book type of people, but he expressed a lot of emotion right there. Picking on him, of course. He is an English major. He's not very nerdy. He was, oh, that's again outside. Allen from the outside cuts the lead to 72-59. Lead down to 13. Smalls checking at the scores table for CSJ. And it's all about tempo. Albany Pharmacy in that zone defense and by getting back in transitional defense has slowed down the tempo of the game. They're forcing CSJ to play a half-court offense. Remember, the first 15 minutes of the ball game, the CSJ built up a huge lead. It was fluid back and forth up and down the court like thoroughbreds racing type of ball game. So Triplett also checked in number 33. There was one other change. I'm looking, oh, the younger Yobst, Dane Yobst out there. So that is the counter move. Trying to pick back up the tempo. And blocked out of bounds. And tell you what, Evan giving him a long look, and there's a lot of contact with the lower part of the body. No foul called. 10:04 to go. So at the midway point, it's a 13-point ball game. Smalls thought about the three, didn't get the defender to buy it, and no, shot clock expired. They only had a few seconds on the shot clock, and that'll be the first shot clock violation on CSJ. That's how well Albany Pharmacy has managed the tempo here in the second half. 3-ball on it didn't hurt either, and that's going to be off the mark. Smalls with the good box out of Aiken will get the rebound. He'll hand it off, literally hand it off to Jamie Ryda. There's Evan Yobst with the catch. Oh, they gave him the middle of the paint, got blocked. Again, Coach Bartlett, I agree with him. They have bounced Evan Yobst around, penetrating inside, and no fouls, no whistles, and then one of those 4 crashes to the floor, there had to be a foul somewhere. And what they need now is the floor wiped up, because where Yobst landed, there's perspiration. They want to get that picked up. Just to recap, it's 9:36 to go in the second half. 72-59, CSJ with the lead. This is their home opener. And as you can tell, it's a good-looking squad this year for CSJ. Depth and talent. And Evan Yobst, nothing opened inside. They just toss the ball up top. They have 15 seconds on the shot clock to get their job done now. Yobst to Smalls. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Now the offense has become rather standstill, very stagnant. Fade away, no good. That was Triplett on the weak side. Couldn't get the can it. And Albany Pharmacy with a 3-point shot can make it a 10-point ball game. That would be short. You can't really fault them as he stepped out of bounds. Aiken did, and the ball will go to Albany Pharmacy. They have came back because of their 3-point shooting. 9:07 to go, 72-59, and Albany Pharmacy wanting a full timeout. Yeah, Dane Yobst will bring the ball. It was fun to come down, interesting to come down to the practices this year for CSJ, because with a full roster, I mean, the practices have been as good as the ball games. All right, took it upon himself to create offense, broke down his defender. They isolated him, and he took the middle of the floor and drew the foul. Remember, he had a couple of hard fouls in that first half. One of them actually could have been an intentional foul, but he had to leave for a couple minutes and be looked at by the trainer. Been extremely resilient and durable in all his games here at CSJ. He's logged a lot of minutes the last couple seasons. Hopefully with the recruiting, they'll be able to reduce some of that burden on him this year. He'll get them both. Yeah, so Allen will be picked up. Now they're going to put a little more extended defense, put a little more pressure on. That was Ryda. Oh, great look. Block! Big time. Oh, and then Aiken stayed with it. I agree. I'm looking for a jump ball if they didn't call it. Well, a couple things. It was either a jump ball, a travel, but the ball stayed alive somehow, and Aiken smartly got it and put it back up. 74-61, Saints by 13. Two completely different styles of basketball played in each half. First half, the Saints controlled tempo, controlled style. Second half, Albany Pharmacies controlled the tempo. That foul beyond Aiken. So. As both Anderson and Jackson for CSJ at the scorer's table getting set to check in, along with Braddock for the Albany Pharmacy squad. He's going to be coming back in. Braddock with 4 fouls on him. Smalls will go to the line, and that stopped the clock with 8:23 to go. I mean, basketball is a great game fan-wise, videotaping-wise. It's a great game to watch. But over the many games, you can have the most athletic team, you can have the tallest player, you can have the fastest guard. But what it really comes down to is your style. You know, if you like the up-tempo, if you need to slow it down, whoever controls the tempo and the style of play controls the game. Now, if Albany Pharmacy had made the switches in the first half, or played the style in the first half, knew what to expect, I mean, they've actually controlled the second half, even though they trailed by 14. Oh, Anderson, 3-ball on it. Good acceleration by Allen. Nice help defense by Smalls. And then Ryder will dive into the pile, picked up by Aiken. He'll put the ball on the floor and needs a little help now. Stolen away, maybe? Yes, Anderson will come up with it. Gets it to Ryder. Lays it up and got it. It's the alley-oop in the finish by Smalls. Nice assist by Ryder. 80-61. Lead since the timeout's gone to 19. Jackson tipped it, couldn't control it, and timeout. I was waiting to see what Yops is going to do. If he made a move, he would have been called for the travel. Instead, he called for the 30-second timeout, and that's what he'll get. So 80-61 CSJ. And Yops with the English major style of intelligence play there. We'll call a timeout. And again, just reiterate the home opener. This is November, but I'll tell you about 2 other home games coming up for CSJ. They have November 23rd and November 30th. And see, I don't have my glasses on. Let me see if I can tell you who they're playing. I know Middlebury and Colby Sawyer College, but I don't know the order. So I'll tell you right now. On the 23rd at 6 o'clock is Middlebury College. You got to get, that's going to be a good game. Then the 30th at 7 o'clock is Colby Sawyer College. That should be an entertaining ball game. They're all entertaining when you have athletic players to watch. And it's going to be CSJ ball. They'll have a full 35 seconds on the shot clock. 7:23 left to go in the ball game. Nobody on the CSJ side any serious foul trouble. And if you want to flip it over to Albany Pharmacy, only Braddock really with the 4 fouls in danger of fouling out of the ball game at this point. 19-point lead for the Fighting Saints. And Yops just popped out to the center court logo and received the pass. Waited for Ryder to come down, give it to him. Jackson, jump stop, got it finished. Nice job by Jackson. They just gave him the paint and he took the penetration. Redfern passed up the 3-ball. There's the baseline taken away. They'll kick it back, and Braddock to Allen. That's a 3-point shot. No, remember at the start of the second half, the 3-point shots were just falling, man. Speaking of falling, Small shot will fall there, and that pushes the lead now. 84-61. And a blocking foul on Ryder. Good push up the floor by Allen. Yeah, they're going to have Shepard on the far side. He'll take the basketball just about midcourt. Allen's handled the ball a lot more than Shepard has here in this second half, and he seems to be a little more physical, strong to the contact. Redfern, that's going to be a push from behind on Jackson. They brought the ball into Braddock, and Jackson with the push defensively from behind. That's going to be only the 6th team foul on CSJ. And like I said, nobody in any serious foul trouble. Jackson did pick up his 3rd there. But with a little deeper bench this year, in the clock at 6.5. Oh, nice grab and foul, didn't drop. And Jackson might have just became foul trouble. 15, 4th foul. He'll be sitting down. Rios is going to check in the ball game on the 2nd shot. Yeah, and Rios at the scores table. I'm assuming he's coming in for Jackson, who quickly picked up back-to-back fouls, making him at 4. Team personal fouls, 17 fouls. And that shot will be good. Triplett also coming in the ball game, number 33 for the Fighting Saints, Patrick Triplett Jr. As Anderson and Jackson will sit down. And so Brackett trying to cut it down from a 22-point lead. Will do so. Lead at 21. Pressure in the back court now. And Ryda out there. It's a hard team to press, CSJ. See him pull the ball back out, and he'll set up that half-court offense. Shot clock at 27. Rios, the Triplett, will give the ball back. Ryda can hit from out there, but he's really altered his game to be the true college point guard. Smalls, well, that almost became an assist for him. Yops with the follow-up, and then the travel call. Joe McKernan with the travel call. In case you had the audio off and thought he was doing the YMCA, and we're going to have a full timeout. Saints up 84-63 on Munger Vision. 6 to go in the basketball game, and Smalls, making his debut here on Munger Vision, has had a big ball game. Takes all kinds, so you got Yops, like I said, he's a grinder out there. You got Ryda, who does it all. Rios, no shot, wave it off. 3-second call on Triplett down in the paint. Boy, oh boy, that brings the crowd a little vocal here. Tell you what, the people who came saw a heck of a college basketball game today. And like I said, got to get here in person. Got to continue to watch it on Munger Vision, but you got to get here in person also and support this team. Shrivistava in the ball game. Look at Allen. They gave him the baseline. He cooled off pretty quickly. See, like I said, they started off in the second half. Albany Pharmacy did. And they were hitting a ton of shots. Ball still free. Redfern couldn't hold it. Still free, and then Redfern fouled. You knew eventually there was going to be a whistle. There was a lot of bodies, a lot of contact.
End-to-end action ends in Smalls with the personal foul.
Then tell you, Smalls is a character. Because he absolutely loves the game of basketball, and his teammates all look up to him. He does command a certain presence of attention. But he's got a good sense of humor. I mean, as intense as he plays, he appears to me, like I said, it's the first game I've seen him play real live action. He seems to keep a light side, a little humorous side in perspective on the court. Like that interaction with Joe McKernan, the official. Of course, maybe it's easy to do that with a 20-point lead. Jackson's checked back in the contest for CSJ. 4 fouls and all. He's back in there with 5:19 to go. Jobst has some ailment on his left hand, left wrist. He came out, ripped his athletic tape off that hand, and then went right to the trainer. Rios to Jackson. To Smalls, and they'll just recycle the offense now. Now they'll set up with 23 seconds to go in the shot on the shot clock. They said Smalls can hit that 3 ball. His quickness and strength down low are actually better options for him. That's going to be a turnover. Triplett will go back, make the steal, go ahead to Smalls. He'll make the grab. Traveled. Yeah, that's what we're going to call. We've had a couple dunks in the ball game. We've had some hot outside shooting. We've seen remnants of defense, not overpowering, but overall it's been a good afternoon here at the CSJ Athletic Complex. That's Britt, wants to go down inside. Jackson not only made the steal, saved the ball, and it's still a loose basketball. Going to be picked up by the Albany Pharmacy squad. They'll have it under control. Britt. As again, they have Shrivistava out there, 32 in the ball game. The pass was intended for him. It was knocked down by Britt. Shrivistava, 32, stood between circles. Up and no, hung on the rim, threw the timing of the rebound off, and it's going to be white basketball. As Jobst and Jobst come in, Dane 23 and 22 Evan. As Rios and Triplett going to sit down and take a breather for CSJ with 4:12 to go. We haven't seen the Tallarico twins yet, and I tell you what, that's going to be fun if they get to come in the ball game. They're 5'3", 5'4" in the program. They're from Alaska. They're physical, but they're funny. They're very funny. As you can see, hustling over was Palmer. He was out of bounds, and the ball stayed with the Fighting Saints. Just a tad under 4 minutes to go in the contest. It's Wiley coming in for Britt. That's an Albany Pharmacy change. Wiley, number 44 out there in maroon. Nice grab by Ryda. Oh, we got a new number out there, 24 Nolan. 24 Nolan out there for Albany. And Shrivistava couldn't out-bully Ryda for the ball. To the hole, no. Fouls it up, Jackson, no. Ball tipped back out, picked up by Ryda. They'll get a new 35-second shot clock. Dane, got it. Great Dane with the bucket. That's the younger Jobst right there. I tell you, he's an intense young man when you talk to him. I interviewed him before the preseason show, and it was almost like giving somebody a test. He was so intense about answering questions. And that foul assessed to Evan Jobst. And that'll stop the clock with 3:20 to go. That's the 9th team foul, so the next foul committed by CSJ will automatically be the 2 shots the rest of the way. 6 fouls on Albany Pharmacy. And they're going to bring Britt back into the ball game as he will come in. 42 when Maroon coming in. I'm wanting to see who's coming out, that's all. And it'll be Braddock coming out, number 12. All right, so Shrivistava getting set. Trying to get the second shot. It's down to 20 right now, the lead, and it will be 19. Hope you've enjoyed the 15 years of Munger Vision Sports. Oh, look at that. Look at the finish. He looked like a slinky sliding through that defense. Palmer got it. Right there, he just got back. He just got, the defense wasn't alert. He hustled back, and Palmer will get the basket. See the bump by Ryda. He's so strong now since he's been working out here in college. Able to keep his balance. Pull up, and Smalls. You can't let him get below the free throw line like that. It's going to be almost automatic as he's got to be nearing 20 or more points in the ball game. 90-69 CSJ. That's off from the foot of Wiley, and everybody to the floor, and good hustle by Wiley. Shrivistava up and got it. Nothing but the bottom of the twine. Dane Jobst to Evan Jobst, going to go to the hole, reverses it, kiss it off, and he laughs it in. Tell ya, for a stocky English major, he's pretty agile. And he just picked up a foul. And that's Proctor's Joe McKernan with the call. That's the 10th foul, and that's going to be 2 shots the rest of the way. Now, Joe, over the years, I've picked on in a father-son way, or I just want to know he's done a good job, an excellent job of officiating the contest. And KJ Jackson, don't know if he's got a leg cramp, looks like. But I think they have to, I think he's got to leave the ball game. They stopped. Fouls on Jobst. And Jackson's being told he's got to leave the game, yeah. Tallarico coming in along with Nate Small. Now, which Tallarico is that? That's Jonathan Tallarico. If you look at him, oh, I can't find Rios. Where's Rios? See Rios there on the bench? Well, I can't see him, number 13. He looks, see, number 3, that's Tallarico. He looks like what Rios looked like in 7th grade. He's a younger version of, a smaller version of He's like Rios before puberty. And I'm just picking on Tallarico because he had an awful cocky sense of humor. And I love that. I think that was great. But Coach Bartlett pointed out to me that the two twins, Tallarico twins, and Rios are all standing together, and they look just alike except the size. And that's going to bring Dujak back in. Number 10, Dujak coming in. First time Dujak's been in for Albany Pharmacy here in the second half. Remember, he played a lot in the first half and did a good job, but with a 92-74 game and 2:13 to go in the second half, Dujak back in is going to extend the defense, and Tallarico will spin away from the pressure. Yeah, he made the trek all the way from Alaska. Smalls into the front court. That's Yops, Evan Yops holding the basketball. Yops up from the outside, no good. Rebound will be controlled by Britt, and he'll box out, kick the ball on this side to Palmer. Palmer into the front court tried to thread the pass through a bunch of defenders for CSJ, and Tallarico will lose the ball. Smalls will get the ball, and he'll hand it off to Yops. A little ragged in the last couple minutes, but in a game like this, and Yops fading back will get it. Nate Small got it! Nate Small with the steal and the basket. And that, Nate Small's got his own fan club here as they erupt on the basket. 96-74, Saints are going to win their home opener here on Munger Vision. Going to stay down this end. And now the other Tallarico coming in, Andrew Tallarico, 31. He's going to come in for the older Yops. And the younger Yops explaining the game to him right now. Oh, no, I had a blast talking to them. They were smirky, and I have no problem with that. They look like they could be a lot of fun. Oh, and they're going to have a foul called on Tallarico. That's Jonathan picking up the foul. That's aggressive defense, and he'll be called for the foul. That's going to send Paul Nolan to the line, number 24. And again, that all happening with 1:12 to go. 2 shots coming up as they're over the 10 foul limit. Got it. All twine. So it's been a good season opener, obviously, for CSJ, but it's been good for the public to see their team. It's quite a mixture of different talents, different age groups. But again, I urge you, seriously, it's going to be a fun season down here. Smalls off the window and in, ever so soft. Again, I don't have an official count. Nate Small almost came up with the steal. The pass into the front court, well, it will be the front court. So Dujak will be followed by Andrew Tallarico. So both Tallaricos are in the scorebook now. Big smirk from Tallarico as he looks back to the bench, and now will send Dujak to the line. 98-76, 57.2 seconds to go in the basketball game. .98-77. First foul on Andrew Tallarico. As Dane Yops brings the ball in play, there's some pressure in the backcourt. Tallarico to Tallarico. Smalls to Small to the hoop, no good. Dane Yops, ball fake up, drew the foul, almost got the shot to drop. And I'll send Dane Yops to the line.
Joe Britt. Dane Yops at the line.
And he'll be shooting a couple as he's in the act of shooting. Lead at 20 right now. That'll be good on the first one. Yops on the second shot, got it. Dujak got a head of steam coming down the court. Traveled. Oh, they didn't call it. That'll turn Tallarico loose on him. And a push on Andrew Tallarico.
31 with the foul.
Yeah, and like I said, they've been over the 10-team limits. 100 to 78.
Game for the men's varsity basketball will be the 23rd of November against Middlebury. Game time 6 p.m. Tell your family, tell your friends. An exciting brand of basketball.
Dujak got it. Dujak, like I said, in the first half, played some significant minutes and did a good job. I don't know what happened in the second half. He only reappeared here a few minutes ago. Got a nice touch from the free throw line, that's for sure. Smalls with a good save to Tallarico. To Nate Small. Wanted to push the ball down on the baseline to Jonathan Tallarico. It goes out of play. It's going to stay CSJ ball. They're going to have Jonathan Tallarico take the ball out on the baseline. So Tallarico will just lob it in up top to Raheem Smalls. They'll swing it around, and Nate Small looking baseline. Had Palmer there defensively. Travel call. Little pushing down in the paint, and a travel called against Dane Yobst. And all this taking place with just 21 seconds. The shot clock is off. It's not in effect right now. Nate Small almost came up with the steal. Palmer, up, Palmer, no good, a little long and strong, and Dane Yobst slows it down, finds a guard, brings it to Tallarico. He'll look at the clock with 8 seconds, 7 seconds, so cross the ball over. They'll recover the ball, 2 seconds, 1 second, this will count, and just off the mark. So CSJ with the win, 100-80 over Albany Pharmacy. Get out there, support Fighting Saints basketball, and always support Munger Vision.